Bill Skarsgård.
And today we're going to do some crow ASMR. This is what the end of a feather feels like.
What the hell is even that?
Honestly, I don't even know where to start. I watched this film, so you don't have to. Step aside, Borderlands and Madame Web. We've got a new contender for the worst movie of the year, The Crow 2024. Well, I say that. This movie is The Crow in name only. It feels like I just watched fan fiction of The Crow, made by a filmmaker who's destroyed his brain through years of alcohol and drugs. Ugh. You know, man, how about we have a Eric Draven who's covered in tattoos and make him do drugs? You know? Because junkies are so relatable these days, huh? There's an old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. In movie terms, you'd change it to, don't judge a movie by its trailer. Well, dear viewers, in this case, judge the trailer fully, because that's exactly what you're getting. This Crow movie is terrible. Not only is it a bad adaptation of the Crow story, it is a nonsensical movie with nonsensical plot, use of magic, uninteresting and flat characters. It checks all the boxes for a useless piece of garbage. In the original movie, Eric Draven was charming, theatrical, charismatic. The guy in this movie has none of that.
Is your wife?
Yeah, well, not anymore. We're getting a divorce.
It's funny. Little things used to mean so much to Shelley. I used to think they were kind of trivial. Believe me, nothing is trivial. You shouldn't smoke these. They'll kill you.
These songs or poems?
I wouldn't call them either. It's just shit that I write.
You write beautifully. Some of this will be great set to music.
You play music?
Used to.
Bill Skarsgård's Eric Draven is just a typical junkie from the streets. There is nothing endearing about it. What does he like to do? He likes to do drugs and he likes to spend time with Shelley. That's as flat as his character gets. We spend so much time with Eric and Shelley. There's a good hour and 10 minutes before Eric puts his makeup on to go and kill some henchmen. An hour into the film. The original Crow movie wastes no time and gets straight to the point. A good chunk of this movie is just building Shelley and Eric's relationship, and then they kill them off. And it's like, we really didn't need to see their relationship. Eric's flashbacks were more than enough to tell us that these two loved each other very much. In so many ways, the original did so much stuff better. They took none of the good parts of The Crow. And it's just bizarre to me. And I can't help but compare it to the original movie. This Eric Draven is terrible at what he does. There was one scene in particular where Eric points a gun at one of the henchmen. The henchman is in the driver's seat of a car. So Eric gets into the back seat, points the gun at him. Let me act out this scene. All right, man, don't make any sudden movements. I want names, you hear me? No, wait, don't grab the gun. I had to shoot him. Damn it! Now I don't know who he's working for. Huh? What's that? Phone ringtones? Oh, let me check his phone. Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay, his boss just texted him. Now I know who he works for. That's very useful. That scene, I audibly laughed at how contrived that scene was. Now, in British cinemas, we're normally very quiet, so it was very strange for someone to laugh. I usually stay quiet as well, but watching this film was just torture.
Your wife is the original pain in the ass. This is the best damn thing that could have happened to you.
Dad, are you gonna lend me the money or not?
No, I'm not gonna lend it to you. You work for me, remember? I know what you get. You're a damn credit risk. All right.
This Eric Draven, he's just a thug. There's one scene in particular where he goes to a opera. I don't know why he chose a sword as a weapon. You know, he's slicing everyone up. And my initial reaction was, oh, that's a standard day in London then. Excuse me, sir. You don't happen to have a license for that butter knife? Oh dear. I don't know why he wouldn't just have a gun on him or just grab one of the henchman's guns. It saved him a lot of pain. Instead, he has to go up to people and directly stab them instead of just shooting them. The only interesting part, and I say that lightly, they added some details in which he reheals and he has to kind of put his organs back into place. It's not just like a magical healing. He actually has to like set broken bones and then it heals. That was an interesting little detail, but I think that's the only compliment I can give the film. I don't even know the villain's name. He whispers to people's ears, he corrupts them, and he apparently somehow gets immortal. And the original villain in the Crow movie, he was a standard criminal as well, but I think what saved it was the performance.
You see, gentlemen, greed is for amateurs. Disorder, chaos, anarchy. Now that's fun.
No, I want you to set a fire so goddamn big the gods will notice us again. That's what I'm saying.
I want all of you boys to be able to look me straight in the eye one more time and say, are we having fun or what?
I do not recommend this film at all. It is easily the worst movie I've seen this year. And that's saying a lot because I watched some pretty bad movies. On the weekends, I get a heavily discounted cinema ticket. It costs me like £3, £3 British. That's probably $6, maybe 5. I still want my money back. I want my time back. This was an absolute waste. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to click the like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.